Hello, everyone. Steve Siebold back with MentalToughnessBlog.com, Salt Lake City, Utah. Here's my suggestion for you today. I just got done doing an interview on Fox 13 here in Salt Lake City about my book, Die Fat or Get Tough. And we talked about this on the air, and this is what made me think about doing this post. They were the anchor today on Fox, excuse me, was asking me, he asked me a question about how did I get fit after being 40 pounds overweight, and how do most people who lose weight and keep it off stay fit? And I said, it's mental toughness. And he said, what is it? And that's what I want to talk to you about today, just as a reminder. What is mental toughness? Well, we say in Mental Toughness University that mental toughness really is, boiled down to its essence, mental toughness is emotional control. Emotional control. Now, this not only applies in dieting, but it applies really in everything in life. I think it's probably the most important thing, the most important skill that anyone can really develop. Because if you have the ability to control and manipulate your emotions in order to serve your best interests in anything, in your personal life, in your business life, in your financial life, you have a skill most people don't possess. I was talking the other day to a group. We were doing a 14-hour video shoot for our Think Rich team here in Salt Lake City with a bunch of actors and filmmakers in Hollywood, and it's a fantastic experience. And I was telling some of the young actors in the audience, I said, you know what? The biggest mistake, they were asking about money, about my book, How Rich People Think. And I said, the biggest mistake people make about money, they get emotional about money. You never get emotional about money. Money's just a tool. It doesn't make you better if you're rich or lesser if you're poor. It's just a medium of exchange. Do not get emotional about money ever, because if you do, it will cloud your judgment. And that's what emotion does, and that's the problem with emotion. Emotion is fantastic for motivation. It will drive you like nothing else. Example, what wouldn't you do for your family? What wouldn't you do for your children if you have kids, or people that you love, just in general? What would you do for them? Probably almost anything. That's 100% emotional motivation. Here's the problem. It clouds judgment, right? I don't feel that good, and so I medicate myself by eating a cheeseburger or a pizza, which is not on my diet. So I lose control of my emotion, and I'll medicate myself in a way that doesn't serve my best interests. Emotional control is really the key. How do you get it? How do you get better at it? We all have it, but how do you get better at it? Practice. Practice and awareness. So be aware. Are you making decisions based on emotion or based on logic? Because emotion is great for motivation, but it's lousy for decision making. It's lousy for judgment. Logic is what you want to use, and reason, of course, is what you want to use to make decisions. But when you need emotion, once you've made the decision to go forward and do something, now you use emotion to fuel your motivation. The combination of emotion and logic are very powerful, but while you use emotion for motivation and logic for reason, and logic for decision making and reason for decision making, you never mix the two. Don't ever mix logic with emotion, because what you get is a mess. So something to think about on the Mental Toughness blog. I'm Steve Siebold here in beautiful Salt Lake City. I'll see you next time.